Good morning, everyone. Hello. I know it's been a long time, but life gets to life, and I'm back live. And this segment is normally contractors chatter, and I know you're seeing contracting in business, but walk with me a little bit longer. Stick around. I'm getting ready to explain a lot of things. You know what we do over here. We don't believe in growing alone. So tag your business bestie, share the live. I am live on all of my platforms, I believe. Well, except for Instagram and Clubhouse. I forgot about those platforms this morning. Yes. And actually, I have the wrong title up. I totally forgot to change the title. But you know what? Those of us who have been in business, we understand things don't always go the way we intended to go. So, if you're joining me live, drop a comment, say hello. You know how we were raised. You greet people as you enter the room. If you're catching this by the replay, hashtag replay, let me know if you can hear me. Um, Drop a comment. Okay, so we're going to get started this morning because I can't tell if you can hear me or not on this platform. Okay, I know you can hear me on Facebook, and I'm assuming you can hear me on the other platforms. Okay, so we're getting ready to get started. So it's been hectic. My mother's been in a hospital, thankfully she's home. And, things have been going on. But we are 1 month into the government fiscal year. And as government contractors, speaking to those who are operating in the space already, I want to know how you're doing. Are you progressing the way that you want to? Are you having the success you wanted to have? Or are you, having difficulties identifying opportunities? There's just a little bit of that. For those who are just entering, or I hate to use the term dabbling with government contracting, have you are you having a hard time navigating the landscape? There's a lot going in the on the government contracting landscape. There's the whole thing with the speaker, there's the whole resolution, continuing resolution. There's a lot of things going on. There are some FAR updates being proposed. We're going to talk about that and how it affects the contracting community. There are new legislations coming down the pike, how it affects the business community, hence the title, Contracting Business. And then I want to talk to those who are like, why should I even bother to listen? Because this is a contracting and business platform. And somebody's going to say that's too broad, that's too massive. Government contractors are businesses. Hence, why I cover general business topics. And then every business out there should consider whether or not their goods or services are or should be sold to the government, simply put. And then some of the businesses out there or that are part of my audience, some of the some of you businesses that are following me offer services that you may not want to deal with the government. However, you can service some of the businesses that serve the government. So you want to stay within the community for that purpose. So while you figure out whether you want to become a government contractor, just servicing just servicing the community that services the government is beneficial to just sticking around for the information. So I just want to get on here. Those are their highlights. Over the next few days, I'm dropping some new information, and I'm going to highlight new services that's coming down the pike for 2024, new conferences, new training, new services. People have asked me some questions. People have requested some things. I'm bringing out some things that some people may not be aware of. So that is what's coming down the pike. As we know, Black Friday is coming up. There's some deals and specials coming out. I have a book that I just released or is still in pre-sale. There were some issues with the publishing and printing of the book. So it's still in pre-sale. You can get the book, Keys to Government Contracting. I'm proud of the final draft of that book. I think it's going to do amazing things in the community, in the contracting community. And then there's some classes around that. There's the 365 program. So there's just a lot of things coming down the pike that I'm excited to release one at a time. And then we have Black Friday. So we have a lot of things going on. But I'm back with the morning shows. I know I have to reacclimate myself to the community. I typically take a hiatus in the month of August. Yes, in the month of August to refresh. And it ties to the summer break that Congress takes. So, and it just took a while to get back because life was life. That's all it is. So I'm keeping this morning broadcast short. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm broadcasting to all my platforms until we get comfortable. You know I'm back. And then we're going to go from there. Have an amazing day. Remember my motto, and I'm sharing with you, a stressed mind cannot create. So when you get to that moment where you're frustrated, trying to come up with an answer, just step away from whatever it is that you're working on. Go read a book, go take a walk, go take some deep breaths, because you'll never find your answer trying to push your way through it. Your answer comes from walking away from it. A stressed mind will never create the answer. It's when you step away from it and then come back to it, the answer comes. I'm Luciana Turner, your host. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This was just a hey, I'm back live, and I'll see you then.